joined by case manager Alan Dowson after this afternoon's 1-1 draw at Lewes. Alan, was that the least we deserved from today's game?
Definitely. I wish I could be more happier, to be honest. Delighted really by 6 or 7 players. I thought played really well. But I wish I could be a bit more pleased, because I thought in the first half that's the best we've played all season, to be honest. I really do. So it's outstanding. But if you miss chances in 6-yard box in the first 3 minutes, you miss them again in the last kick of the game, and you don't score opportunities, you get hurt, and you get hurt by a penalty, and that's what costs it, to be honest, where we should be walking away here by winning the game. So disappointing that we never won the game, but I wish I could be more happy and pleased about the result, because it isn't a bad result here, and after winning 2 games at home, but I just cannot be, because I just thought we should have won the game. As simple as that, you know. And I'm pleased for young Duffy, because he's missed a goal which my 7-year-old son could have put in when he scored a good one, and he kept on trying and kept on working hard, and that's why he's playing at the minute, because he's working harder than anybody. But we've got to score goals, so really we'll let it work on scoring goals this week, because I thought Maka and Having Good went back to centre half, played well, and you know, again, how many saves does Toffs have to make? He made one when he made a mistake himself, and he had to park round the post, but apart from that, he never had another save to make, and we caused a lot of possession. So really we've got to score goals, small goals, and that's what we'll be working on this week and training, hopefully for next week.
It was a great finish from Stuart Duff to earn us a point. It's going to be tough for Bobby Traynor. While you're playing one up front, it's going to be tough for him to get back in the team, isn't it?
At the minute, we're looking to put 2 up front. That's what we've been looking to do in the last couple of weeks. So we've got to try to do that, to be honest, because I've always preferred 2 up front myself. I think it's hard to play 1 up there, and especially at home, I think, and all where the pitch is lovely, it's nice out there. But I'm looking to play 2 up there, to be honest. Hopefully starting next week, hope so. But yeah, Bobby's got to come and do. So I've left it open. Everybody again talks cheap, and that's why I haven't been on interviews or haven't said much the last couple of weeks, because I've got to do a better job than I've done in the first half of the season. So the best off, because you know, you got the papers and you write some useless things which come across that 1 minute. I said I was looking after myself, I wasn't drinking, and the somebody comment me as well put was I was an alcoholic. The next minute I see it in the papers, I see that oh yeah, well I don't know we'll get in the playoffs. The next minute I'm the most unambitious bloke in the world. So the best thing is me is to keep your mouth shut at the minute, and every now and again do one of these, because come and make anything I don't know. We just got to win matches, and that's what I've got to do, and I've got to do my job better than we've done in the first half of the season. So all I've said is it's got 5 players on the contract, 6 players on the contract, all out of contract in the season. If they want a new one, they've got to work at it. The rest of the players who want to prove themselves at the club have got to prove at it. So week in, week out, if they play well, we stay in the team. If they don't, they're out of the team. I'll be making more changes on Saturday, because I thought 5 or 6 played really well today. I thought 1 or 2 never done anything to compute the game, and I thought 1 or 2 subs maybe he's never done much either, or 1 sub never done much either. So that's how I'm looking at it, and it's like, you know the system, you know how we want to play football, you play well, you keep your shirt, and prove a point that you want to be at this football club. That's what I'm talking to.
Was Lewes' goal in the first half against the runner play, do you think? And what was your take on the penalty?
I thought it was a penalty, I thought Having Good made the first mistake when he's given a penalty away. So I thought it was a penalty. Yes, I got any complaints with the penalty. When the lad dived out in the second half, he's you know, but I got no complaints with the penalty. The referees had a couple of shockers, as you know, today. But the thing is, I thought it was a Stonewall penalty. Yeah, I did.
One of the shockers you referred to, I assume, being yourself being sent from the dugout. What was that about?
It was a back pass. Everybody's seen it was a back pass, and we shouted it was a back pass. All of it. I did as well. And the referee said, oh, yeah, unacceptable. I asked the referee what he thought I'd said, and he couldn't explain that either. He's obviously got a assessor sitting behind us here, so I did shout at him. He never heard as a ref, as a linesman who obviously heard us, who was halfway down the pitch anyway, but he's made some awful decisions today, awful ones. We'll just have to get on with that now, let it get on with it. So it's one of them things, taking my chin, to be honest. So.
Once he'd asked you to leave the dugout as well, you didn't stand behind the dugout, did you? You went behind the goal.
No.
Why was that first half?
I didn't know where I could stand, so if I caught it was only 5 minutes to go, I thought I'd get myself away, just so because I was trying to explain to the referee in lines, and what did I say? Let us know what I said and everything. So when you got supporters coming up and saying, oh yeah, I'll back your corner and all that, which was very nice, but I just wanted to know what he thought I had said, because he wouldn't tell us. No. Me 2 assistants stand up and said, listen, we shouted as well, blah blah, and he said no. I said, well, come on, and what's the deal? Let us know what I said. So that was it. Once I knew I could stand behind the dugout, it was great, really, because between me, Hamzy and Martin, we could decide what best, and that was ideal, because I could stand up and sit down, and help them out. It was good all round, so I was alright second half. But if a referee had said I had swore, I had done something like that, let us know, and let us see if I can deny it or not, or whatever. But he didn't know what I'd said, and it was a linesman, but it was a shocking decision. He's made some shocking decisions all day. But again, I'm telling you now, he'll be behind him, he'll be in that dugout, he'll be in the assessor's room over there, he'll be telling how great we are. We're walking on the pitch all together beforehand, assessor with him as well, and they've got to be all, you know, I do, I think, unbelievable. But I keep saying, lower down the leagues ago, The referees, the players are worse than managers are, but certainly referees are as well. So that's the way it is.
What does it say about our defensive display today, that we can lose a player of Tom Hutchinson's stature, but still carry on as if he wasn't, as if he hadn't been there in the first place, without discrediting him?
Aye, well, Alan was close to playing there, to be honest, because he hasn't done nothing wrong, and it was a close toss-up between Macca and Alan, to be honest. But it was one of them when Hutch was having a little bit of a fitness test beforehand. We thought we could get through it. It wasn't much of a deal because Avan's been excellent in there, and obviously, as we've seen today, that's Avan's best position. And when he's played centre half, he hasn't done much wrong the last 3 games. So it's a big deal because Tom Hutch has done very well for us, but not a massive deal because Avan's been outstanding there today. And I thought Avan and Macca in the second half done very well together again. And just like Hutch and having good, they've done well. So I think we've got 3 very good centre halves fighting for 2 positions. So it's up to Tom to get yourself fit, and it's up to Macca and Avan to keep their places, which is a good game on. And I thought we've done very well second half them too, to be honest.
What's the early verdicts from the treatment room on Hutch?
I don't know, just see how it goes. He's just a bit of a back hamstring, one of them. So he's a tough character anyway. So if he is injured, he's injured. You get someone who will break a toenail, will be out for 6 weeks. But this lad has got a bit of steel about him, to be honest. And if he is injured, he is. And we'll see what Jamie Street says in the next couple of days and all that. Hopefully it'll be one of them where he'll be back on training on Thursday, be fine for Saturday. And that's what we will hope. So we'll just have to wait and see what happens in the next couple of days. But it'll not be long. With Hutch, it'll not be long. It'll not be long term. I think he'll be back for next Saturday. That's my opinion, to be honest, because he's a tough kid.
Lewes were one of the pre-season favourites of the league, and they've maintained a playoff position all season. Is it almost frustrating that we've taken 4 points off this team, but we still find ourselves midway down the table?
No, all the questions you get whacked at, how come we're disappointed season, how come I'm not able to answer all them till the season's finished, to be honest, because it could be the best point we've had. It could be, or it could be a great point to get in the top 10, it could be a great point to get in the top 8, it could be a great point to keep where we are. All I know, if you come to Lewes and you get a point, that's a very good point. Nobody can deny that, especially when we've just won the 2 home games. So if we can keep a home form going and keep picking up, and our away form's been very good, beating Horsham, beating East Southwark, beating Welland, doing very well at Derby and all that. So the away form's been good, and that's a good point away from home. I just wish I could be ecstatic about it, but I just couldn't be, because I just thought we'd done enough to win the game, and that's the truth, and I think everybody could say that for ourselves, Thanks very much. Take care. Cheers. Thank you.
Cheers your wound.
Okay. Aye, good mate.
And cuts.